In a significant development that has captured the attention of the world, the United States has recently announced the deployment of new and highly advanced missile systems to the Philippines. This move marks a major step in the growing military partnership between the two countries and signals a shift in the balance of power in the region. The news has quickly spread across Asia and beyond, making headlines in major newspapers and dominating television broadcasts. For many, this is not just another military update. It's a story that could shape the future of the region. In cities and towns across the Philippines, people are glued to their screens and newspapers, eager to learn more about what this means for their country. There is a sense of anticipation and even anxiety as citizens wonder how this decision will affect their daily lives and the nation's security. The official announcement came after a series of high-level meetings between U.S. and Philippine leaders. These discussions focused on strengthening defense ties and addressing shared concerns about security in the region. Now, with the arrival of these missile systems, U.S. military personnel are working alongside their Filipino counterparts to set up and integrate the new technology on Philippine soil. This is a clear demonstration of the deepening military cooperation between the two nations. The missiles being deployed are among the most advanced in the U.S. arsenal. They are equipped with cutting-edge guidance systems and powerful warheads, making them a formidable addition to the Philippines' defense capabilities. With their long-range capabilities, these missiles can reach targets far beyond the country's borders. This not only enhances the Philippines' ability to defend itself, but also serves as a deterrent to potential threats in the region. U.S. officials have emphasized that the deployment is meant to help keep the Philippines safe from external threats. They have assured both the Filipino government and the public that all necessary safety measures are being taken to ensure the responsible use of these powerful weapons. The Philippines holds a strategic position in Southeast Asia, with its many islands stretching across vital sea lanes. Its location makes it a key player in regional security and a valuable ally for the United States. The country is also close to the South China Sea, an area that has long been the focus of territorial disputes. Several nations, including China, Vietnam, and the Philippines, claim parts of these waters and the islands within them, leading to ongoing tensions and military standoffs. By bringing advanced missile systems to the Philippines, the U.S. is sending a strong message of support to its ally. This move is intended to reassure the Philippines that it is not alone in facing regional challenges. However, the decision is not without controversy. China has already voiced its concerns, warning that the deployment could escalate tensions and provoke a new arms race in the region. Political analysts are closely watching how other countries will respond to this bold step. At the same time, joint military exercises and increased cooperation between U.S. and Philippine forces highlight the commitment of both nations to work together for peace and stability. These activities are designed to improve readiness and build trust between the two militaries. As the world watches, many Filipinos are left with questions about what the future holds. Will this new partnership bring greater security, or will it lead to more uncertainty and tension in the region? International peace talks and diplomatic efforts will be crucial in determining whether this move leads to lasting peace or further conflict in Southeast Asia. The United States and the Philippines have shared a close relationship for many decades, dating back to the early 20th century. Their partnership is built on a foundation of history, shared values, and mutual interests. Today, they are not just friends, but also strong military allies who work together to keep each other safe and secure. Being military partners means that both countries have agreed to support one another, especially when facing challenges or threats. If one country is in trouble, the other is ready to help. This partnership is especially important in a world where new dangers can appear quickly, from natural disasters to security threats. The United States is committed to helping the Philippines build a stronger and more capable military. This includes providing advanced training, sharing expertise, and supplying modern equipment. By working together, the U.S. helps the Philippines become more prepared to handle any situation, whether it's defending their territory or responding to emergencies. Over the years, the two countries have signed several important agreements. These agreements outline how they will cooperate, share resources, and support each other in times of need. They also make it easier for both countries to plan joint activities and respond quickly if a crisis happens. Thanks to these deals, the United States can send troops, military vehicles, and equipment to the Philippines when needed. This helps the Philippines stay ready for any situation, and it also shows that the U.S. is serious about standing by its ally. Another key part of their partnership is sharing information. By working together and exchanging intelligence, both countries can spot threats early, like possible attacks or illegal activities, and take action to stop them before they become bigger problems. Both the US and the Philippines want to keep the region peaceful and stable, especially in areas like the South China Sea, where tensions can sometimes rise. They believe that by showing a united front, they can discourage other countries from causing trouble or trying to take over territory that isn't theirs. Joint patrols and strategic planning sessions help both countries stay prepared. By working side by side, they can respond faster and more effectively to any situation, whether it's a natural disaster, a security threat, or a humanitarian crisis. The United States also brings the latest technology and training to the Philippine military. This includes everything from advanced communication tools to new defense systems. By learning together, Filipino soldiers gain valuable skills and experience that make their military stronger. These joint activities are not just about defense, they also build trust and friendship between the people of both countries. When soldiers train and work together, they form bonds that go beyond politics and strategy. Facing challenges as a team makes both countries more resilient. Whether it's a tough training exercise or a real-world emergency, working together means they can overcome obstacles that would be difficult to handle alone. In the end, this teamwork sends a clear message. The US and the Philippines are committed to protecting each other. Their partnership makes it much harder for anyone to threaten or take over the Philippines, and it helps keep the entire region safer for everyone. The Philippines is part of something called the First Island Chain. This is a line of islands that goes from Japan to Taiwan, and then to the Philippines. These islands are important because they help stop enemies from moving easily. The US wants to make the First Island Chain strong. By putting missiles in the Philippines, the US can better watch the sea and stop threats. These missiles can reach ships or planes far away. The First Island Chain is like a fence in the ocean. If any country tries to push past, the US and its partners can respond quickly. This helps keep the sea and islands safe for everyone. For the Philippines, being part of this chain means more protection. The country is not alone. It has help from friends who care about keeping the region peaceful. The Philippine military is trying to become stronger and more modern. This means getting better equipment, learning new skills, and working with other countries. The US is helping the Philippines with this big change. New missiles are just part of the plan. The Philippines is also getting more training from American soldiers. They are learning how to use new machines, like drones and computers, to watch for danger. Philippine soldiers are practicing with new weapons. They need to know how to use them safely and correctly. The US teaches them so they can protect their country better. This change is not easy, but it is important. With better tools and training, the Philippine military can stand up to threats and keep the country safe. Joint military exercises are when two countries' armies practice together. The United States and the Philippines do these exercises often. They train on land, in the air, and at sea to prepare for real emergencies. These exercises help both sides learn how to work as a team. They practice using new equipment, like the missiles the United States is sending. This way, everyone knows what to do if there is a real problem. The exercises also build trust. US and Filipino soldiers get to know each other. They share ideas and learn from one another. This makes their friendship stronger. When the two armies train together, they can respond better to dangers. It shows other countries that they are ready to protect themselves and each other. China has strongly voiced its disapproval of the United States deploying missiles to the Philippines, a move that has quickly become a major point of contention in the region. At a recent press conference, Chinese officials made it clear that they see this action as a direct threat to their national security and regional stability. According to official statements, China believes that the presence of US missiles so close to its borders increases the risk of conflict and undermines the delicate balance of peace in Asia. Chinese diplomats have repeatedly emphasized that such military deployments make the region less safe, not more secure. Chinese military leaders are particularly concerned that these advanced missile systems could be aimed at their own territory or assets. They argue that the deployment is not just a defensive measure, but could be used offensively, escalating military tensions even further. In response, Chinese leaders have held urgent meetings with Philippine diplomats, urging them to reconsider and ultimately halt the missile deployment plan. They warn that moving forward could have serious consequences for diplomatic relations between the two countries. The South China Sea is already a hotspot for disputes, with China and the Philippines frequently clashing over who controls certain islands and waters. This region is rich in resources and holds strategic importance for global trade, making it a focal point for international attention. China claims almost the entire South China Sea as its own. based on historical maps, but the Philippines and several other countries strongly disagree. These overlapping claims have led to years of diplomatic arguments and occasional confrontations at sea. The result is a tense and unpredictable environment, where even small incidents can quickly escalate. Military vessels from both sides often find themselves in close proximity, leading to standoffs that raise the risk of accidental clashes. After the US and the Philippines made their missile deployment plans public, China responded with a stern warning. Chinese officials cautioned that this move could destabilize the region and provoke unintended consequences. They stated that introducing more foreign military hardware into the area could trigger a new arms race, making it harder for all sides to maintain peace and stability. The Philippines, however, insists that the missiles are purely for defensive purposes. Officials argue that they are simply trying to protect their territory and people from potential threats, not to provoke or attack any other country. Despite these assurances, the situation at sea remains dangerous. There have been several incidents where Chinese and Philippine ships have come alarmingly close to colliding, highlighting just how fragile the peace really is. These near misses are a stark reminder of how quickly misunderstandings or miscalculations could spiral into open conflict. Both sides continue to patrol the disputed waters, keeping tensions high. As a result, ordinary people in both China and the Philippines are growing increasingly anxious. Many worry that the ongoing military buildup and diplomatic standoffs could one day erupt into a larger conflict, threatening peace and stability across the entire region. The South China Sea is one of the busiest seas in the world. Many ships travel here every day, carrying goods like oil, food, and electronics. If the sea is not safe, trade could stop, and many countries would be affected. The US and the Philippines want to keep the sea open for everyone. They believe every country should be able to use the water for trade and travel. This is called freedom of navigation. If one country controls the sea, they could stop other ships. This would hurt businesses and people in many countries. That is why the US says the missiles help protect free trade. By making the sea safer, the US and the Philippines hope that countries can work together. They want peace, not fighting, so everyone can share the benefits of the sea. Now that missiles are in the Philippines, many people are watching what will happen. The US plans to help the Philippines get even more new equipment. They may also have more joint exercises in the future. But there are still challenges. China is unhappy, and there could be more tense moments at sea. The US and the Philippines will need to talk carefully with other countries to avoid misunderstandings. The Philippines is also trying to learn how to use the new missiles by itself. This will take time and training. The US will keep helping until the Philippine soldiers are ready. No one wants a fight. Most countries hope that by being stronger, the Philippines and the US can keep peace in the region. The US sending missiles to the Philippines is about more than just weapons. It is about making the region safer for everyone. When countries work together, they can stop problems before they start. Peace in the South China Sea is important for trade, travel, and daily life. If there is trouble, it could hurt many people. That is why military partnerships and strong defenses matter. The US and the Philippines are showing other countries that they want peace, but are ready to defend themselves. This can help stop others from causing problems. In the end, this move is about safety, friendship, and keeping the South China Sea open to all. People all over the world will be watching to see if these changes help bring more peace.